Hi, my name is David. I'm from CrescoData, and today I'm going to run you through the product sync section of the management portal and how you can troubleshoot some common support related issues. So from the left navigation, if you click on product sync, then depending on your setup with Cresco, you may have product, stock, and pricing as separate sections. This depends on if we have separate cores for each of these, but the majority of platforms connect via one call in the product section. So the first point of call when looking in the product sync section is to see if the SKU actually exists in Cresco. So normally what you'd do is you'd filter on the available attributes. So in this instance, I will be searching by SKU. And then you'll see, yes, the SKU actually does exist in Cresco. You can also click on the toggle field and you can add in the created date. And this will tell you when this SKU was first listed in Cresco. You can also sort by these various fields by clicking on the header section. Now let's click into the SKU to get a little bit of an overview. So within the overview section, we have a few components. The first one being when it was first received into Cresco, when it was last received, as in an update. You can also view the last record received by your platform by clicking view. This will provide you with the exact information that we received from your platform. You can also review this in a JSON format. Next, we'll be able to see when it was last mapped into the Cresco master format. Again, you can click on view to review how we've mapped it to Cresco. And finally, we can see the destinations that this particular record was published to. So in this instance, we've mapped it to Zalora and Lazada. Again, you can see when it was last sent to each of these channels, and you can view the exact record that we sent over to each of the destination marketplaces. We could also see, based upon what we sent, the channel response. So in this instance, you can see for Zalora, you've got an error. And then if we click on the channel response, then you can see the error message from Zalora. In this instance, SKU does not exist. So this particular screen is good to see to troubleshoot issues like why has my product not updated. You'll be able to see, when we last received a particular record from your platform and when it was last sent to a destination. It may also allow you to troubleshoot why a particular product attribute has not synced to the destination. So in this screen, you can follow it through from your platform source record through to how we mapped it into Cresco's format, through to how we sent it over to the various marketplace. So this is a good overview screen. The next section that we're going to review is the history log. So the history log provides a full summary as to how this particular SKU has been received over time, and also how we've sent it over to a destination or destinations. So this may be a good way of seeing, when did a particular attribute change? We'll be able to see exactly when that happened, or we'll be able to see when stock records changed and what they changed to. So what we do is we group it by the source record changing, in this instance your platform. And if we click on this particular icon, we'll be able to see first what we received from your platform, how we mapped it into the Cresco format, and then how we sent it to the destinations and when. And then finally, we'll be able to see the responses that we received back from the destination records. So this gives you a full overview of each time we've received an update and how we've sent it over to the various destinations and the responses we've received. You can also see that historically, we'll be able to see that same format where we can see the source record, we can view it, we can see how it was mapped into Cresco and how we sent it on to the destination. We can also review how the differences between the current record versus the last this particular record. So as you can see, it was 15 here, and then it was 31. So we can also filter based on a full record, and it highlights the exact changes that have been made at a line level. Or you can just filter on the lines that have differences. If we look at this third record, then what it does is it compares it between the record that we received here against the current record. So again, you can see the differences. And then you can also compare it against the previous record. So it compares this record to this record here. And you can see the changes between the two. So in this instance, it's a good, this historic log is a good way, again, to be able to say, well, let's say an order was made for an item that was out of stock, then we'll be able to trace it back to, okay, well, when was that order made? What was the last record we sent before that order? And whether or not we actually synchronized the stock records correctly. It also would allow you to review when changes were made to products historically. And so finally, we've got the listing page. So what I would do is I will show you a listing page from a product point of view. So within a listing page, what it will show you is how we've grouped variants. So that could be color and size variants together. So in this instance, you can see that we've grouped by color and also by size. And you can see how we've received at a color level the different sizes that are available for a particular item. So you can also click on the images that we've received against each color, and we can see the price that we received as well as the stock numbers at a variance level. So this will be able to provide you with just a high-level view as to what we've received from your platform and how we are sending this information to the destination. So that's a quick overview of the diagnostics section of the product area. It should be able to provide you with visibility as to the current state of a particular product or SKU, but also allow you to review the historic records of that item. Thanks for watching.